Hey guys, what's up? It's Alex here. Today we are here with this F1 1997 mod career mode or mini season. I'm not too sure yet. I'm going to see how this first episode goes down first before I decide how I do this series, whether I do just sort of 5 or 6 races. I possibly could do the whole season, but that might be quite a bit of work, but I might do it. I'm not too sure. It's all up to you guys who leave the comments in this video. Let me know what you think on this series, whether I should continue it and do maybe 5 or 6 races or maybe do the whole season. Let me know in the comment section down below of this video. But anyway, here we are, the first race of the season here in Australia. 22 cars, and hopefully we're going to be starting with a good race result here today. But it's random grids for this race series, and it's 5-lap races, so it should make a lot of action in a short episode. So hopefully that's going to be interesting for you guys. But anyway, the first race of the season, the lights are all on and the lights are out, and away we go. We start in 21st position for the first race of the season. As I said, random grids. This should really throw up some interesting results in this series. But as we head down to turn 1, there's not a lot of gaps around us. We're trying to go around the outside here of the Sauber. I think that's of Johnny Herbert there, but he slightly squeezes onto the grass, and we drop down to 22nd place there, which is not good whatsoever. Now we're going to try and get past Barrichello and Panis on the brakes, and Verstappen and Herbert and a couple of other cars as well. We get up to 15th place as the AI don't really defend through that corner. They just give a big old space where I can just put it down the inside, and I've got past Solo up into 14th place now. The actual champion of the 1997 season, Jacques Villeneuve, is in front of us here. We're looking down the inside of him there. No, we're not. We don't manage to quite get past him there, but into 14th place. Remember guys, only top 6 in this race score points, so we've got to fight our way up to 6th position at least in this race to score any sort of points whatsoever. It's a different point system to what we have in Formula 1 nowadays, and what it was from I think 2003 to 2010 or something like that, or 2009, where it was like 10 points for a win, 8 points for second. It's not like that. It's 10 points for a win, then 6 points for second place, and then if you get finished in 6th place you get 1 point. So a bit different here, but let's try our best to fight our way through the field and possibly get into the points. We go down the inside of Villeneuve there, a slightly messy move. He made a slight mistake and we sort of capitalised on it, but you just got to take those opportunities when you get them to overtake cars in this mod, because AI are quite crazy to race against, in all honesty guys. They are quite a bit harder to race against because they actually do defend, they sort of block you off. So it's interesting to race these cars nonetheless, and hopefully this series will be interesting for you guys down the road. I'm not too sure, as I said, whether it's going to be just 5 or 6 episodes or maybe a whole season. It's really up to you guys at the end of the day whether you want to see it or not. Now, trying to catch up to Katayama now in 12th place, and obviously some of these names I don't really recognise, but I think Katayama, as you can see on the left hand side as we get past, I think, who was that? I don't even know, but myself and Katayama both got past the same car there. I'm not too sure it was the Williams. I'm not too sure who's driving the second Williams except from Jacques Villeneuve. Is it Heinz Howard Frentzen? I'm not too sure, but both got past him, and that put me up into 11th place now, just behind Michael Schumacher here. A person who went on to win 7 world championships in his F1 career, right up behind him now, and hopefully we can get past him as soon as possible. But the 1997 Ferrari wasn't the best car on the grid. I could be wrong, but I think he did get quite a few podiums through the season, maybe a couple of wins, but it wasn't the greatest season in the world for Michael Schumacher. Not because he was bad or anything, but just because the car wasn't quite there for him. But I think he did win a couple of races down the season. But I forgot to tell you guys really at the start of this episode, I chose the McLaren because it's what you guys voted for. We had about, I think, if I remember correctly, like 800 votes about which team I should go for in this career mode here. Absolutely insane. And I'm sorry I didn't really get this series up a little bit earlier. Quite a few things have been going on recently, as you might have heard in my update video a couple of weeks ago. But yeah, getting into making some videos now, and hopefully it's going to be an interesting series for you guys to watch. Whether it is a small series or maybe it is a full season, I'm not too sure, we'll see. But as we head into turn 1, we go a little bit wide over the grass there. That's not going to be helping our cause to try and get past Schumacher here, but we've got Katayama and his Minardi right up behind us here. I think it's a Minardi nonetheless. Villeneuve sets the fastest lap of the race here. He's going to be trying to charge through the field, but doesn't look like he's right behind us just yet. But I'm surprised actually. My teammate Mika Hakkinen, obviously he went on to win the 98 and 99 Formula 1 championships. He's not doing too well here. He's down the order a little bit. I mean, I know it's random grids, but I would have expected him to be a little bit higher up nonetheless, even if he did start near the back near us. But He didn't really, did he? He started a bit further up ahead of us, but really the main task on our hands here is to try and get past Michael Schumacher, who's in 10th place and a slightly gapped us. There's quite a big gap in front of, I think, the 4 cars in front of him. There's a group of 5, really. I think there must be 6th place backwards there. There's quite a bit of a gap between 6th place and the car in front of him in 5th place. Not too sure who that is, but it might be a slower car backing them up, because even though obviously not all of these cars look like they do in real life, because the models were taken from, I think, the 99 cars in the classic content in F1 2013. So not all of them look exactly like they do in real life, but they're pretty good. The liveries are pretty much spot on, which just shows how great this mod is at the end of the day. But anyway, I don't know where I was going with that conversation there, but yeah, basically the cars look pretty much like 2 or 3 of the cars from the classic content, and they've just got different liveries on. But we're closing right up to the back here of Michael Schumacher, looking to the inside there. We're going to get the move done. Yes, we are. He was quite slow through turn 1 and 2, and we managed to get past him, and that's up into 10th place now. And it's Giancarlo Fisichella. Not too sure what car he's racing for in the 97 season. We'll see, obviously, as we hopefully get a bit closer to him, but that's 9th place there. And obviously, I bet you're thinking, well, you're inside the top 10, Alex, so that's points. Well, as I said earlier on, it's only the top 6 that score points in this series, so be sure to remember that throughout this whole series. Only the top 6 will be scoring points. Don't think that if I get into 10th place or whatever, that's points, because I still got to get past a good couple of cars. Down the inside there, Fisichella, incredibly late lunge. Don't even think that was supposed to be a move, but we got past Fisichella. He was actually racing for the Jordan team. Fisichella raced for quite a few teams in his career, didn't he? And I suppose that's just one of the ones he did in the earlier part of his career. But now, Deniz, I think, is it Pedro Deniz? He's in front of us here. That's 8th place, and then only 2 cars in front of him. That could be points, and I thought it's time to go all out here. Rich fuel mixture. Maybe we can get past them the last couple of laps. Well, it's pretty much the last lap now. We're going around the last couple of corners of this lap on lap number 4. There's only 5 lap races. I mean, I could have done 25% races, but I honestly feel that 5% races just add a little bit more to it. I think sometimes you want to have 5 lap races just because it's just a bit more dramatic. You need to get past cars as quickly as possible, which sort of means that you have more overtaking as we get past than is there. Like if I did 25% races, I mean, I might be a bit more cautious over the overtakes and everything, but you got to throw past, you got to throw the car down the inside, I should say. Like as I did there on Hill, you just got to throw it down the inside and on 5 lap races, because you know you need to get the positions done. So hopefully you guys like the 5 lap race idea. I mean, it's just one I've had in previous series over my channel over the last couple of years, and hopefully it's something you'll enjoy nonetheless, even though I'm sure most of you prefer me to do like 100% races. Can't really do that nowadays, as you'd have heard in my update video. But now, Jarno Trulli in his Minardi, well, we go down the inside there. That was pretty easy at the end of the day. He didn't really fight that off too much, and that's 6th place. That is 1 point. 1 point to take home from all that overtaking. I bet you're thinking, wow, you probably deserve a lot more than that. But I mean, if it was one day Formula 1, I'd probably score 8 points, I think. But obviously they changed the point system in 2010 to aid more people to get points. But at the end of the day, guys, it looks like we're going to bring home 6th place in our first race here in the 1997 mod career mode here. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. Remember to let me know in the comment section down below, and with a like on the video, whether you'd like to see more of this series and possibly a full series. Let me know in the comment section down below. Should I do a full season or should I do a 5 or 6 race season? Let me know in the comment section down below. There we are, across the start finish line. That is 6th place there. Fastest lap of 1:32.067. Not the greatest time in the world, but I suppose it's not too bad considering we had to overtake 15 cars in that race to get our 6th place there. But Gerhard Berger gets the win and the 10 points that go with it. Then Nakano, Ralf Schumacher, Magnussen, Alesi, and then we are in 6th place there. So that's pretty good. Let's have a look at the standings there. If you guys have actually got a idea, or maybe you can design me a top 10 driver standings for this series, just let me know on Twitter. Send it to me on Twitter and I'll obviously give you a shout out in the video. If you can design me a top 10 driver standings, just save it as a JPEG file, then I can download it or whatever. But yeah, there's the standings. So 10 points for Berger, 6 for Nakano, Ralf Schumacher has 4, Magnussen 3, Alesi 2, and Afro 1. we're racing as Coulthard, but we'll name ourselves as Afro, or Alex Afro, whatever, through the series. So that's it, guys. Thanks again for watching. Let me know with your thoughts and opinions down below in the comment section of this video what I should do with this series. Obviously, as I've said many a time, short race season or full season, let me know. But anyway, thanks for watching. It's been Alex Maldi. Goodbye.